Hello, folks. Welcome back to TD Talks. Today is October 8th, 2025, and today TD Talks markets. So yesterday, October 7th, yesterday markets were pretty much flat to down. I mean, gold was up, gold's been up, but markets were flat to down. It was a decent little buying opportunity, nothing to write home to mom about, but it was a decent little buying opportunity, rebalancing opportunity, that we saw in markets. But today, I was walking on the treadmill this morning. And I started getting the alerts. I got the CNBC alerts, Wall Street Journal alerts. I got all the alerts, folks. It's what I do. And saw NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang made some notable statements regarding the AI demand and CapEx being deployed. And I felt, well, the market's probably going to open flat, worst case, up, best case. And today so far, it's been up. U.S. equities are firmer at midday. The S&P 500 is up about 0.5%. The Dow is up by roughly 0.4, and the Nasdaq is leading with nearly 0.8% gains. The catalyst today is AI leadership. NVIDIA is up around 1.5% after their CEO Jensen Huang made some of those notable statements. He emphasized that America's advantage in AI is not as wide as people assume, saying the U.S. is not far ahead of China. He also revealed that NVIDIA invested in Elon Musk's xAI and even regretted not investing more. That statement matters because it reinforces two themes, in my opinion. First, the global race in AI is very real. And second, capital is still pouring into building out large models, which directly supports demand for NVIDIA's hardware. I want to address something from a AI perspective. The only time I've heard the word bubbles more than when we took our son to Disney World and he had his bubble wand and all he wanted to talk about was his bubbles. He loves bubbles. There's more bubbles, Daddy. Lots of bubbles. Is anytime you turn on CNBC or you read a financial paper or article, people love talking about bubbles. It potentially could be a bubble. We don't know for sure. But in my opinion, here's my take on it. In my opinion, smart people who are operating companies at the highest level, like NVIDIA, like Oracle, like Broadcom, like many, many others, they don't, they're not making decisions based on black and white data. It's not so simple. They are making decisions based on probabilities. It's a bet, in effect. They're pouring capital into their bets. And these people don't like to lose money, believe it or not. They don't like to lose money. They hate losing money. And in my opinion, they're not going to pour hundreds of billions or trillions of dollars into the development of something if they don't think there is a high probability that their bet is going to pay off. So that's my take on the AI bubble that we're seeing right now. The market's takeaway so far is renewed confidence that AI infrastructure is spending and that the spending isn't slowing. And in my opinion, that's why we're seeing semiconductors and mega cap tech rally, even with the valuation questions lingering. Outside of tech, gold remains near record levels, reflecting hedging demand. So that's more the bubble crowd. They're wanting to hedge by holding some tangible assets like gold, while treasury yields are steady, keeping the overall risk environment pretty supportive. Energy is softer as production forecasts weigh on crude oil, but so far that hasn't disrupted the broader equity tone. So what does this mean for long-term investors? In my opinion, it highlights how narratives can shift quickly on the words of a single CEO. But beneath the headlines, the structural theme is the same. The AI build-out continues, capital formation is robust, and the race for global leadership in this space is intensifying. That combination can fuel some volatility here and there, which again, as I've said many times, in my opinion, for long-term investors, volatility is often a buying opportunity. But it also underscores how deeply technology and policy are intertwined in today's markets. So that is my midday update here on October 8th for TD Talks. And you can subscribe on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. See y'all soon. The views and opinions voiced in this podcast are solely the views and opinions of Taylor Davis and do not reflect the views or opinions of any other entity or organization. The content provided is for informational purposes only and is not meant to be specific investment advice for any individual. Please consult with your financial advisor to address your unique circumstances. Taylor Davis does not provide legal or tax advice.